kind of like the first question I offered to them. I guess how rewarding is it for you? 2 games into your tenure, those habits that you've been trying to build all summer have already, given you a win.
Yeah, I don't think it's a secret. We preach daily habits in our program, and how you do anything is how you do everything. And we talked about coming in here and building this with intensity defensively, pressuring the basketball, really guarding the dribble, flying around, taking charges, diving for loose balls. That's, to me, what Cyclone basketball is and will be moving forward. It's tremendous effort. And, again, we have the things we talk about with our team and the things that we want to accomplish is a continued process and what we build on. So it's good for our guys to see the fruits of their hard work, to have a win over a team that was in the Elite Eight last year and a very physical, big team to get that win. But we got a lot of work to do, and we're excited to get back to the practice floor and see what kind of team we can become.
What was it like for you to see the arena rocking like that again? It's been a while since it's been like that.
Yeah, it's really special. There's nothing like Hilton Coliseum. For me, again, just you ask the question, I start thinking of all these great games and moments and times, and we're so grateful and thankful for our fans to be able to play in that type of a home environment. It gives our guys great energy and enthusiasm, and there was some awesome moments in there tonight when we were out in transition playing in the open court, and they were on their feet. So we're really appreciative. This is a team effort. Hopefully, as we move forward, our guys will continue to earn the trust and respect of the best fans in the country, and that place will continue to be better each time we come out.
How much does a night like that help with that whole trust process of what you were just saying right now with the fans?
Yeah, like I said, I've been here a number of years, and I know that fans here appreciate toughness, competitiveness, leaving it on the floor and giving your all. And that's what those young men did tonight. Certainly wasn't our masterpiece. We've got a lot of things to get better at, but we're hopeful that it's a team effort, and as we continue to play at a high level in ultra-competitive basketball with toughness and aggressiveness, that it's going to get our fans excited, and it's going to make Hilton the place that I know it is, where nobody wants to come play here because it's the best venue in college basketball.
Just in general, how big was Caleb for you off the bench tonight?
Caleb has been terrific. His just approach to every game, the extra work he puts in, his attention to detail, you can feel his competitive spirit, how much he wants to win. And, man, he makes big shots. He makes big shots. That three in the corner was huge. He impacts the game immediately when he comes in. He's continuing to garner more and more confidence where his teammates are looking for him. And as somebody that's known Caleb and recruited him all the way back at South Dakota State, I couldn't be more proud of a young man and his progress.
And in terms of just on the glass, what allowed you guys to out-rebound a team that on paper, were a little bit bigger than you?
Well, I think it's that effort. Obviously Isaiah stood out, and that's somewhere where he can be, I feel, as good as any guard in America rebounding the basketball. He's somebody that's just a tremendous athlete, instincts, competitor, but it's a team effort. We mentioned earlier the guys like Condit and Jones holding it down in the paint. Coots had some really good block-out situations, and our guards rebounded down. I mean, Trey Jackson came up with 5 rebounds in 10 minutes. So they really wanted to win. They understood every huddle. We talked about rebounds with 2 hands, and that was going to be the difference. And, for us coming into this game, our keys were, our number one key at the top of the list was winning the rebounding battle. And we knew if we did that, we had a real good chance to be successful tonight.
Starting Condit tonight, what'd you think of what he brought on both ends of the floor in terms of just energy and efficiency?
Yeah, George was terrific. He's skilled at that position, and we like the ability for him to use his mobility to get out and transition and run, to set ball screens and sprint out of them and attack the rim. He's also a guy that will use that time to facilitate offense. He's a really good passer. He can dribble handoff and get some action and flow going. So I've been really proud of George. He's someone that when we came in, we challenged. He was on a really good trajectory here. I don't think last year was the year he would have liked to have. And I'm appreciative that he takes it personal and that he focuses each and every day on what he needs to do. And he was outstanding for us tonight.
how much confidence or reassurance does tonight's defensive effort give you? Because the offense was good at times, but it had some stretches where turnovers, missed shots, but the one constant throughout the night was the defense and the defensive performance.
You got a little choked up when you said good at times there with our offense. You could just say offense wasn't as pretty as we would like for it to be, and we'll be fine and won't be upset. No, look, we're still trying to get that rhythm offensively, right? Playing together, understanding what guys do well, but the defense is what will carry you. It's for our group. There's times we play bigger, there's times we play small, but the constant is pressure the basketball, try to speed our opponents up in the half court, get them to make plays under duress, turn them over, and get out in transition. And that's got to be our identity. There's going to be nights we shoot the ball well. There's going to be nights that our offense is still a work in progress as we bring together a whole new group of guys. But the key to all of it for me is just you've got to find different ways to win games. And, yeah, it's nice to win games by making 10, 12 three-point shots. We haven't had that luxury at this point, and it'll be nice when we do. But I know we can hang our hat on our defense, and that'll be our calling card at home, on the road, and as we move forward.
What are some of the areas you, after tonight especially, you still want to get fixed up on?
Well, the unique thing is that both our first two opponents change defenses all the time, right? So, it's a great growing up opportunity for Tyrese Hunter, and then even with Trey Jackson, who hadn't really played as much point. So again, tonight we're seeing a lot of man. Then it's 1-2-2 to 2-3. Then later it's 1-3-1, and then it's back to the 1-2-2. And so, and then they have a matchup which kind of that looks like man and zone. So really, the challenge is cleaning up, just having a clear plan for what we want to do when we get set up offensively in the half court. Because when we get stops, we're able to get out and transition and go. And that was effective regardless of what defense they were in. So that'll be an area we continue to improve upon. Certainly, the sureness with value in the basketball. I mean, we have just, a handful of turnovers that we can eliminate through just being a little more detail-oriented, and I feel good that we will.
What did you see from Tyrese tonight? I know you said after game one he had a higher ceiling than what you saw from him game one. I'm curious what you saw tonight.
What I love about Tyrese Hunter is he came in as a freshman and he acted like a senior. And when you have a guy with that degree of maturity who cares and competes every single day like he does, I mean, he was 17 when he got here this summer, and he's such a competitor, he's such a winner, and he's so tough. So guys like that, I've been fortunate to coach that have some of those same attributes, and those are the type of guys that make you win a lot of games for a lot of years. And what we saw from Tyrese tonight, again, changing defenses, a lot being thrown at him, a lot of different – we mixed up our coverages defensively. And so to me, we're seeing a guy as a freshman that you can put out there in a big game for extended minutes late in the game, and he can command a team down the stretch. And but again, it's a credit to who he is as a person and how he works every day, and that's where you'll continue to see that growth from him as a result of that.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Good seeing you.
Appreciate it. Good to see you, Tommy.